All right, how's everybody doing?
So,
Good, good.
Good, good, good,
Doing good.
good. Good, good. All right. So yesterday we went over risk to reward and risk management. So we basically went over how we went over the benefits of risk to reward, the benefits of risk management, um, how risk to reward and risk management can separate trading from gambling, um, how it allows you to lose multiple times and you don't have to basically you don't got to be right every time, with a good R and good risk management. Um, we also went over how you need to risk accordingly depending on what account size you have, so that you have enough room and air, room for error and shit like that. Um, I think that's all we went over. I think we just went over risk management and risk reward yesterday, but those are two very important topics that you know we was gonna go over throughout this boot camp. Today we're gonna be keeping it a little bit simple, keep it quick and simple. We're gonna go over we are going to go over types of orders, um, indicators, brokers, and platforms. So as you guys should know, if you don't know this, I don't know what to tell you, but as you guys should know, there are about like seven types of orders, right? Six types of orders. What was it? Door? Might have been the wind. Go check. But we got like six types of orders, right? So we got buy, we got sell, of course, we got buy limit, we got sell limit, and then we got stop loss, and we got take profit. So as you guys know, buy and sell, it's where you buy, where you expect price to be going up. Selling is expect price to be going down. Buy limit is where you set your buy at a specific point in price, right? So say I'm expecting price to come down here and then reject from this point up and then shoot up from there, right? So I'd put a buy limit right here. And then once price hits my buy limit, right, it'll activate a buy and then it'll put me in a trade without having to do anything. Like I don't got to be looking at my phone or anything. You can attach a stop loss to it and all. So it basically when you press buy, it executes the trade exactly where price is at in the moment, right? But when you put a buy limit, you can kind of put a specific price wherever you want. Sell limit is the same thing, but vice versa. Just putting your sell at a specific point in price. So when price does reach that point, it activates your sell and it'll put you in your trade without you having to do anything. Stop loss. Stop loss is the most important um thing on this list. So stop loss is how you um secure how much you're risking on your trade. So this leads back to risk management we talked about yesterday. So say I'm risking 10 pips on a trade, right? Rather than me watching it go down 10 pips and closing it out as soon as it get there, you just put your stop loss on there, put it exactly where 10 pips would or 15 pips would be, wherever your stop loss should be at. Um, you put the price, you put whatever price it is in, and it's gonna pull you out at that point. My bad, John. I'm having a little brain fart right now. But yeah, you put a stop loss on, and it's gonna pull you out the trade once price hits that point. Basically secures your account, secures your capital, so that you don't lose more than you'd like to. In some cases, stop losses can get slipped when it comes to news, and things like that. That's why we try to avoid news because of manipulation. Um, and then we got take profit. So take profit is where you can put basically it pulls you out your trade once you're up in enough profit, wherever you see fit, right? So I can put my say I get in the trade right here, which we're in right now. Stop loss is right here, and my take profit is right here. Once price hits this, once the market hits this price right here, it's gonna pull me out the trade automatically in profit. So usually I don't like to use take profits. I try to just pull my trade out when I see price reaching a level of resistance or support and it trying to test it. You know what I'm saying? Once I'm up enough pips, I kind of just trade from level to level versus, hoping for it to hit my TP and then waiting. You know, my TP might be right here, but price may fall right short of that shit and start holding up or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I still pull out right there. That's just me though. Some people still capitalize off take profits, and buy limits and sell limits. I don't personally do that. Some people do. When it comes to buy limits and sell limits, like I told you guys yesterday, I like to react to what the market is doing in the moment. And when it comes to buy limits and sell limits, you're predicting you're predicting your entry off the rip. So that some like I said, some people do good with it. I don't like to do that. It doesn't I don't like to try to predict shit. So um yeah, if you guys, use that shit and you find it useful, then great. But I don't usually do that. Let me see.
Hey, just to kind of reiterate on it. So, looking at the position that we have right now, a buy limit, say if we were like aiming to go up, a buy limit would be below where it's at, and then buy stop would be above the price that it's at, right?
I'm sorry, say that again.
When we're aiming to go up on an uptrend, right? Or
Yeah.
let's say that, hey, it's gonna have a pullback on an uptrend, and we're trying to aim for a higher low. On the higher low, we will put the buy limit. Or if we're trying to aim for a position that's above the price that we're at right now, there would be a buy stop, correct?
You just made that confusing. I don't know if I'm just slow or if you just
It's
made that
okay.
confusing as hell. But
So right here, the position that we're at, right, where the current market's at, a buy
okay.
limit, if we're aiming for like a pullback,
Yeah.
we hypothetically think that hey, it's gonna have a pullback, so we would set a buy
You'd
limit,
put a sell stop.
a sell stop.
You put a
Okay.
sell limit, a sell limit. A sell limit is gonna put you in a sell once it hits that specific price.
Right. But if we're aiming up, we would put a buy limit.
Then you'd put a buy limit. Exactly.
Okay.
Put a
Thanks.
buy limit and then you put your stop loss on the buy limit.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I was like, I don't know, I ain't understand what you're trying to say. My bad. My
It's
bad.
all good.
Um, but yeah, pretty simple. Um, it can be pretty useful, especially like if you're if you're going to sleep or something and you holding a trade, you may want to put a take profit on just in case, stuff like that. So those cases it does work pretty good. Um, let's see, what else, what else, what else? Oh, we might as well go over spread news. So we're gonna go spread and news. Um, just like I said, we don't trade news, and spread is one of those reasons, spread and manipulation. So um, how does news affect the market? So news can make the market go fucking bonkers, right? It can make it very volatile, make it move crazy amounts of pips very fast. It can slip your stop loss, all that kind of shit, right? So it makes it move real crazy. And I would say it's unpredictable, but fundamental traders could possibly have an edge on what's going on when it comes to news events in the market. So for us technical traders, it's a little bit unpredictable what's about to happen. So we kind of stay away from news. And it also allows the brokers that you're trading with to manipulate the platform as well, manipulate the market. So say you have a stop loss on a news event, news event happens and price start shooting down towards your entry and it hits your stop loss. That shit could move so fast and the spread could thicken up so fast that it'll slip your stop loss and you might have been planning on losing $100, but now you just lost 250. So that's why you kind of got to be real careful when news events, what I'm saying, arise or somebody speaking or some shit like that. You got to be real careful. Um 5 o'clock. So I also told you guys about the hours of the market, how we open and close 5 p.m., 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. every day for 1 hour. So when that happens, spread gets real thick. Spread gets real thick, and let's say you got a stop loss. Let's say you just entered the trade at 4:30 and price didn't really go nowhere. You got a stop loss on, and then 501 hits and that spread gets super thick, right? That spread um will hit your stop loss and price ain't even move nowhere, right? So your stop loss could be right up. Let me see. Your stop loss could be right here, right? News get to jumping around, or 5 o'clock hit. Let's say I'm not talking about new. 5 o'clock hit, and your stop loss is right here. Price is still right here. Spread will thicken up so much it'll tap your stop loss, right? But price is still right here. So the candlestick is still right here. Ain't really go nowhere. But the spread then got so thick it just tapped your shit and stopped you out. So that's another reason why you want to so 5 o'clock comes, if you're in a trade and you're not deep in enough profit and you want to hold your position, you got to take your stop loss off. Other than that, I just don't recommend trading around those times because the market will close and the spread will get thick. So you gotta be aware of that. Gotta be aware of that. That shit will piss you off.
So the spreads are a lot higher during fundamentals. Is there any other time where spreads are a little higher, or once the spread lowest? Like what time frame?
The I ain't gonna say there's no like specific time frame or anything, but just I will say when it's the highest is when it's the biggest spread is like market open and close,
Mhm.
um
Or like news.
news events, holiday, like shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it doesn't really you don't gotta worry too much about spread outside of news events and stuff.
Okay,
It's
how's the
it,
spread on the funded versus Hanko?
so you'll have a little bit more spread on the live account versus the prop firm.
Okay.
Um, because the prop firm is not really like connected to the live market, so they don't really have to. There's not gonna really be no big ass spread for real. Hanko got a little bit of a spread, but it ain't too crazy. And if you put the settings on your phone to where whatever platform or broker you're with, if you put the settings on to where you can see the spread, the bid and ask price, you know what I'm saying, you'll be fine. You can see it. You can see it, in real time. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So long story short, stay away from news, stay away from um, market close. Make sure your stop loss is off, make sure your entries is right, make sure your shit is on point. Um, oh yeah, and so one way that we do check to see if there's upcoming news for the day, for the week, whatever the case may be, is in Forex Factory. You pull up forexfactory.com, let me pull it up real quick and show you guys. Oh, let me share my screen real quick. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? My new screen?
Yes, yes. So right
Okay.
here we're just
Yeah.
aiming for GBP red folders and USD or just GBPs.
GBP, JPY, and USD. They all affect GJ.
And what was the last one? I'm sorry.
GBP, JPY, and USD.
And USD. Okay, yeah. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
all of those. So yellow folders don't really mean shit. You'll be fine. Yellow folders don't really mean nothing. Orange folders, red folders, that's what you want to look out for. Red folders, see GBP News 6 a.m. All these red folders,
Oh
that's that's
wow.
that's what you want to look out for. Shit like that.
That's
So
today's date?
this already passed though. This was today at 6 a.m.
Oh shit. No wonder I ain't but I seen the news. I mean I seen the candles going down because President Trump was talking.
See?
I didn't even see that, to be honest.
See, Trump get to talking, and then you got these red folders up here to let you know that that's about to happen. He get to talking, next thing you know what I'm saying? Some shit happens. So
Yeah, I guess I was just looking for the red ones because like to be honest, I'd be ignoring the orange ones.
yeah, because yellow, orange, that shit don't really do
But
too
I
much.
ain't look at his name. Had I known that, I probably would have just been like, all right, this is just like he's gonna drop it. Normally what I see from him is like, because last time what you said, I ain't have a stop loss and he got to talking and I pretty much lost my account because he made that big old drop and I was up in profit and I could have just closed, but I was using MT5 and MT5 doesn't have the trade locker feature, like, where you could close all.
Yeah.
So MT5, I was still getting used to it. And I guess that was the wrong week to try to close out trades. And I was just too slow because it was going too fast. I literally lost like my profit and my account. I blew
Damn.
my account. Yeah, like it was only $400, but I was already up $500.
Oh yeah, that
I
shit
was
be.
just being greedy, I guess, at that point, or I just didn't know he was talking that it tanked.
Yeah, it
So,
be like that. That should have pissed
and
me
then the
off.
next day, guess what? It went up. So it's like it really be just that, like just manipulation.
Yep. Literally just manipulation. It
That's why
give
I'm like, damn.
it give people room, the brokers room, everybody room to just fuck around and do whatever they want. So that's why we just stay out of that shit. We don't really got too much control.
Mm-hmm.
Got too
And
much.
this new shit, and even with the NFP not happening tomorrow, it just shows, just shows me that it's just like it don't really matter. The market's still gonna keep going because even like most of the market been going up, even though it's been giving these drops, like giving opportunity to jump for a buy.
Mm-hmm.
Could you open one of the red folders where they actually have the actual number versus their forecast? Just the details on it. I want to see what the usual effects are on those. Uh the one no, below it. Close that one, please. I'm sorry. There's the one that says 045. Yeah, right there. Can you open that? Usual, more hawkish than expected is good for currency. So we're correlating it with the dollar currency. So
Man,
since the number
that should always say that every time I tried to make sense of this and come in
Oh.
here and try to do something, it I couldn't correlate it with what the market actually did. But if you got some gems, then okay, drop.
Yeah, so I do it with the gold. On gold, if it says if the usual effect is greater than what was forecasted, it's good for currency. So I say the dollar's going up as an inverse, I take it as gold's going down because gold's always going to do the inverse of what the dollar's doing.
Hmm.
But I wanted to see how it plays out on GBP and JPY. It's a little different.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little different. Definitely a little different. But I've tried to make sense of that shit. It ain't never worked in my favor. I'm trying to figure out what this says in here and figure out how news is gonna affect GJ, make it go up or down. I'm trying to capitalize on it. That should do what it want to do. But maybe I'm just not a good fundamental trader. I just need to do more research or something like that. Let me stop sharing this. Go back to TradingView real quick. All right.
So, like for instance, for this sell, like, would you have ignored that gap at the top of the opening daily?
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. I was just in bias. I'm gonna be
Because
honest. And I
yeah, I
closed.
saw the buys too.
Honestly, I was in buys and I just closed them shits out for a fucking sale, and now I'm mad. Like that's why I don't even want to be on this fucking Zoom right now. But yeah, I
Not
just
because I
went.
saw buys all day today.
Me too. And this is what I meant by
But
yesterday.
then I was confused with KJ's because and then I didn't enter at all. But I saw buys all day, but I did enter NZDJPY, which is a slower pair, and I'm still in buys for that one. And it kind of moves the same. It's kind of moving the same. It's just I like GJ because it pays more. But I still, since I see that it moves so much, I don't like to just take it.
Yeah,
But I do
yeah.
prefer the way this moves.
This shit just pissed me off because I was definitely holding these buys all the way down here, right at the bottom of
What? You ah.
all the way, and that shit just pissed me
So
off. But
basically, I
this,
had an area. So this is the area that I had. I had markup 200.357 and 200.547. So that's where I had my buy area zone at.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
About right, about right, about right.
I'm trying to sniper it, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying.
The 15-minute time frame today, I saw some sells on GJ. So I seen where KJ was coming from that with that because I figured they were trading that you guys were trading like intraday, so I was looking at higher time frame. But when he called that short, I stooped down to the 15 minutes. So I seen some levels in there where we could have taken advantage of the sells
Yeah.
before back up.
Yeah, I mean the sell is
Mm-hmm.
still valid. It's still valid. It's still there. It's just like, you know, when you give up that entry, it's like you don't get it back. So
Yeah, that should
that
be.
should be pissing me off. Sell is
First,
definitely still valid though. Still valid. It's just looking a little. Cause I see that bit too. I mean, I wouldn't have entered if I didn't see it, but I'm just like, soon as I close my shit out, I'm like, I was like, ooh, why did I do that? I felt it. It's like I felt it in my skin crawl. But
But you know what?
that's
The market always consolidates before like what major news events used to be like for instance like NFP. Right now is not really like happening, but usually during these news events, the market's always going to consolidate to trick people out with equal highs
Mhm.
and equal lows.
Yep. Yep. That bitch shooting too. But that's another thing.
now,
That's to add to what I was talking about yesterday about accountability. No matter who called the motherfucking trade or what happened, I changed my if let's say I was right in the situation and it ends up shooting up, that's my downfall. I should have kept my bias, stopped being a bitch, you know what I'm saying, held my trade and just went with my analysis. But I didn't, so that's my fault. I shouldn't have did that shit. So that's what I mean by taking accountability. You can't blame nobody for you fucking up or whatever the fuck. It's your fault. It's my fault. So
right. We're
I
the
always
ones pressing the button.
exactly. We're the ones pressing the button. So shit. But
And even not even to bring this up, but even the move Tracy called when he called buy and then he said sell, I saw the same thing as this, like because I saw the dollar going down
mm-hmm.
and it's still going up. So just
Mm-hmm.
looking at that, just trying to see. Because I see there's a lot of just fake outs going on this week. It's been tricky.
Tricky week. It's some bullshit.
Do you look for any candlestick formations?
Yeah, I do. We're gonna go over candlestick analysis too. Not today, but we're gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, I look at bullish engulfings, bearish engulfings, reversal candles, um, shit like that. Structure being built. Basics. That's all a nigga really need for real. Main one I be using is that bullish engulfing. Bullish and bearish engulfing. And them rejections. God damn, that bitch hot, boy.
Sheesh.
Mm, mm. All right, that's it for me today, y'all. Fuck this. I'm about to
Smoke a blunt? You need to smoke a blunt.
Oh God, what you think I'm about to do? I'm about to go roll up, smoke this thing real quick. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna recap on tomorrow. I am going to Atlanta tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know what my schedule's looking like beforehand because I don't know yet what's going on. All I know is we leaving tomorrow. So I'm gonna let you guys know if schedule changes beforehand.
Oh, this one you got to tell us about the psychology. You got right now. You got to do the rundown the psychology right now.
Run down the psychology.
Yeah, you can't be no bitch. You running.
You just gotta say I ain't running. It's fuck it. I'm about to hop right back in this bitch. Shit. Shit, ain't
Don't
shit.
recommend that. Don't
Fuck
recommend
it,
it.
hedge that shit.
Nah, I ain't hedging nothing. No, I don't do none of that. But nah, I'm about to ain't shit, but to keep going. I mean, you got no choice to. You can't be too mad because shit, you
So
gotta
you
catch.
got to let it hold until it hit the stop loss.
Huh?
So like if you were in a sell right now, like you would just have to let it hit your stop loss, or
Oh
would you
yeah, oh
just
yeah,
close
yeah,
out and
yeah,
be like, oh, you
yeah,
know what, I'm gonna switch my
yeah.
bias out
That
there.
bitch could be as hot as it want to. It can be
Mm,
hot as it want to. My stop loss ain't get hit. I ain't closing out. I don't
mm,
give a fuck.
got you.
I don't give a fuck because you close that shit out and go in your direction, you're gonna be even more mad.
Yeah,
Don't even do
true.
it.
That's true. Yeah, I mean it's 3 touches already, so it's like it looks like it could, retrace back there.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, until it breaks this level, until it see this is a level right here. We done put liquidity until we break this level right here. Right? We close up above this. Usually, if we close up above this, then we most likely gone. But
Mm.
this is the level right here, right? But in reality, if we close up above this with enough momentum, that bitch gonna shoot up.
So that doji wouldn't be a valid close above?
This
Yeah. Or it gotta be close. You
that's
talking
a
about
reversal.
above
That's a
that black
reversal
line?
candle.
Okay, okay.
So if it did come up here with a lot of momentum and then reject it, it would show you that there was a flip in momentum. You see what happened right after this reversal candle? It
Mm-hmm.
dumped. You know what I'm saying? You see what happened right after every rejection? It reverses. Those are rejections. Those are reversal candles. So if that bitch don't close with a clear motherfucking mindset, you know what I'm saying? Then
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm saying, but it
That's
has to close with a clear mindset above or below the overall level. See, these could close however they want to, even though they closing right, they still closing within this damn level still. So
I feel you. Okay. I think that's where I have a hard time like figuring out the market structure, I guess. Like right here in this area gets tricky for me. I
I'm gonna
just
show
don't have
y'all
like
what the fuck I
a
seen
clear
real
view.
quick before I hop off this bitch. I'm gonna show you what I seen.
Mm.
So we're out to the 3 hour, 2 hour. Show you more detail. First things first, I told y'all off the rip. Yes, we were in a downtrend, but this was a trend within a trend. We have not broke that overall weekly low yet. We have not broke that overall daily low yet. So we still in an uptrend. Yeah, it looked like we going down, but we just going down in order to respect the overall trend, right? This is just a retracement on a big time frames, right? So yeah, it could look like a bunch of shit right now, but on a big time frame, just a little doop. So you know what I'm saying? We didn't break the previous low, so we still going up. Question is when, right? So we came down here. We came down here. We filled this gap. We pushed up, hit a little level of resistance, and we came down for the retest. Remember, I told y'all price was going to land somewhere right the fuck here. And I say that yesterday. I said that, right? This was the first meta level I marked out. I think I was on Zoom at 11 p.m. though. I don't think this was with y'all. But this was the main level I was looking for it to come to. I wanted it to come to, right? That's where it came to, right? So it went up after five. So it came down here to this motherfucking gap, fill this gap. So it found some support. It shot up. Then it came back down for the retest, found some support right at this little level of resistance right here. Bullish engulfing came right back up. Now, when it came all the way back up here with these bullish engulfings, right? It broke structure, came all the way back up here. It came down and it tested this level right here, right? So it came up, boom, 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 drop, full liquidity, came back up, boom, boom, boom. Now it's holding up, building up momentum to continue up.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I seen, and that's what I was waiting on, and that's why I was in these trades down here.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck made me close them shits out, hop in no fucking sale, but here we go. So
Yeah, that's neither here or there. Yeah.
yeah, fuck it. That's here. That's where that blunt about to be at. But
I got you. Okay.
but yeah, that's what I seen and why I was in bias.
Yeah.
Um
So technically that A plus that buy you was that would have been an A plus setup. And then this little small retrace right here would have just been a B plus or C setup.
exactly. So
Okay, I got
this
you.
was the initial move right here
Right.
because
Okay.
overall this is the overall level of
Yeah.
support, right?
Yeah.
This is a continuation and this is that B plus C plus setup right here because
Yeah.
we done broke structure, came up and then we held up support right at this level right here. This level, this is all these rejections, this is a level, right? So it's a minor
Mm,
level, but it's a level. When you come back
gotcha.
here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Mm-hmm. How many pips is that from the bottom to the top?
I have no fucking clue. That's a good
That would
question.
have been a good move.
You can use the ruler that's on the tool. That's on the left side. There's a ruler there that you can drag.
That's like 92 pips, right? Or 60.
What did she say? 94. That's
94.
100.
Uh,
That's
and
all
from
the
the
way from the wick of
and
that
all the way
bitch.
from the bottom?
That's all the way from the wick of it, all the way from here.
Yeah.
M 218.
118.
And now let me show y'all
That's
why
a
this. Let me show y'all why this sale is still valid.
Mhm.
Now, if we wanted to pull some more liquidity, because just like somebody had pointed out, I think it was Jennifer, she pointed out yesterday that this gap had just barely didn't get filled all the way. So let's say price did want to come back and test this low again, right? Or maybe even pull some more liquidity, or maybe even dump. If it did want to do that, right? Fell and it came back up for this retracement. So it fell, right? And it came back up for this retracement. And now it's holding up, holding up, holding up. You know what I'm saying? Pull some liquidity and it's still holding up and it's gonna drop. I don't think that because this liquidity run was a lot stronger than this little bitty ass liquidity run. So I feel like this was liquidity and not this. That's why I think this is the buyers are gonna take over. But if that was sales, that would be why. You know what I'm saying? Just going in the downtrend, we came up, we made a new high, we made a lower high, we testing this level, failing to bust up through it, and then we're gonna reject and fall. But hopefully that does happen. But
I mean, it can still go both ways. I do see some imbalances that still needs to be filled on the top. Just kind of like where it broke structure, where we had that downfall. I think it's like around, yeah, go up a little bit.
I'm talking
Where
about all up in
the
here.
top, yeah, right there. So there's
Yeah.
still balances there before it can actually sweep the very bottom, where we still had that small little gap that never got filled when it did a little liquidity sweep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
could probably just hedge this and just thug it out till next week.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the day. Um, I'm hopping off this bitch, but I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. If not, I'm gonna let
I
y'all
have
know
a question.
beforehand. Whatever.
Before you go,
All right.
where can we catch the replays at?
Oh shit. What it is? Firework? You said what? I'm sorry.
So where can we catch the replays at?
The retracement?
The replays? Like,
Oh, the
cause tomorrow
replays of the
I
videos, the
got plans.
recordings?
I didn't, yeah, the recordings. I didn't know
Oh,
we was gonna be doing them so late in the evening. Um,
oh
so
yeah,
I
we do
had
them at
plans.
7 p.m. every day. I'm gonna send it. I'll send it in the chat after every Zoom call.
Okay. All right. Good
Yeah,
night.
we hop on Zoom at 7 p.m. every day. So yeah. Y'all got any more questions? I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. You're welcome. Have a good night.
Good night.